Welcome to another day of my unemployment. On today's agenda, we are going to make a broom with this fabric.
The color of this fabric just really reminded me of a broom. So here we are searching up some reference photos, and then we are turning this really long piece of fabric into a tube and then turning it right side out.
We have a broomstick.
Now moving on to the broom tassels, and my plan was to make a bunch of thinner, shorter tubes.
It is currently 5:40 p.m. We have a cup of coffee and one single tassel. It was so difficult to turn this right side out. Oh my god.
But we decided to proceed with this plan anyway, so we cut out all the tassels and started to sew them into tubes. It was sunset time, so we decided to go outside, and ooh, so many brooms in the wild.
We're back. It is now 9:50 p.m. We will pick up where we left off.
We have all these broom tassels that are sewn right sides together, so we're just turning them right side out.
We have 4 tassels.
Yeah, and so much more to go, so here we go again.
We have 9 tassels and 1 in the making. So in total, we will have 10 tassels. I know this looks a little crazy right now, but it's going to turn out exactly like a broom. We have gone full marathon mode with broom tassels.
At this point, it was 2 in the morning, but we had to make more because 10 was not enough. And this was the next day. We are looking a little tired, and yes, the marathon continues.
We have 13 broom tassels, and I think that will be all. So I'm going to put them aside for now and then come back to the stick, and I'm going to stuff it with polyfill. It is a full circle moment. We're bringing out our actual broomstick to help me with the stuffing because it is too long. I can't really reach it with anything else.
Because we're stuffing a very long and thin cylinder shape, the broomstick helps me to push the polyfill all the way through. Then we are on to stuffing the tassels, and this also took so long.
All 13 of these broom tassels have been stuffed. This very much gives off insane vibes. Like if I go into someone's house and I see this, if I see this, I would very much be concerned. Okay, I think the next thing to do right now is to close off this part. Finally, we are attaching the tassels to the broom.
I was referencing some tutorials on how to assemble actual brooms, but that wasn't very helpful for us because the stick and the tassels are all so puffy I couldn't even handle them with one hand, and they just don't want to stay in the right places. So I decided to assemble all the tassels to each other first.
All of them are gonna stay like this. They're gonna be secured together, and then they're all gonna be in the right positions because the directions really matter. Like the back is a mess. All the knots are on the back, and then all the seams are on the back. So I don't want that to be shown from the front.
Look how all the stitches on the fabric of each tassels match. But anyway.
Now we can just attach the ends together like this. And then we will insert the broomstick in the middle. Da, 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 da. Ding. Let's see if our plan works. It is 2 in the morning, but I think we're at a good point where we should start tackling these holes. What is happening?
I doubt that 2 in the morning is a good point for anything, but...
We are on to day 3 of making this broom. Let us try to finish it today.
Oh my god, finally is she gonna do it? And what is happening?
Okay, let's shove this in.
Da, 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 da. Ooh. We're securing the tassels once again with the same yarn.
All the tassels are secured to the broomstick here and here. Cotton yarn goes through the fabric. So now the tassels won't move up and down. We will move on to weaving all the tassels.
This part holds all the tassels in place and make sure that they lay flat and stay in those positions to make a fan shape just like the actual brooms.
It's done! Oh. Ding!
Now it's show off time. We have a broom. And this witch hat I also made with this fabric. That's it.
Okay, so what now?